The third lens in process diagnosis is the cost. With this lens, you will achieve three benefits. First, you would know the return on investment from your process improvement efforts. By costing the as-is and to-be processes, you would be able to monetize the savings resulted from your project. It is worth mentioning that you need to account for any investment costs so that you can get the net savings. For instance, if the changed process requires new technologies or procured external services, such costs are considered as investment costs. Another benefit from using the cost lens is that it helps you focus on high priority activities that cost you the most in the process. In Pareto principle language, you would be able to focus on the few activities that contribute to the highest portion of the total cost. Finally, it allows you to use the activity-based costing, or ABC, to reflect the actual cost of activities rather than cost allocation using percentages, as done in traditional managerial accounting. By tracking the times of each activity and its resources, as we discussed in the time lens, it becomes easy to allocate the true costs, which make you avoid overcosting or undercosting of products. By definition, activity-based costing is a costing methodology that identifies activities in a process and assigns the cost of each activity with resources to all products according to the actual consumption by each. This model assigns more indirect costs or overheads into direct costs compared to conventional costing. Here is a template of the ABC sheet that you can apply for a manufacturing process. In this template, you bring in details of the activities you have already defined in the functional activity flowchart and the time lens, such as activity number, job title, processing time, and waiting time. Then, for each activity, you log the cost factor, which is the average hourly rate of the person assigned to the activity. After that, you calculate the labor cost, which is the product of processing time and the cost factor. Material cost is the cost of material used during the processing, while overhead processing time is the amount of overhead consumed by the processing time. You also log the amount of overhead cost consumed by the non-value added activities. In this case, it is the waiting time. At the end, you would be able to calculate the total activity cost, which is the sum of labor cost, material cost, overhead processing time, and overhead non-value added activities time. With the ABC sheet, you can identify those activities that rank high in total activity cost to start improving them.